So I'm going to cover information. I came into work today to do a few videos on some cars, but also at the same time, I've been wanting to do this video for some time now about the auto start stop functioning. There's a guy that popped up here on the channel. No reason to point out his name. If you look in some of the previous videos, especially one of my auto start stop videos, you'll see who he is. The guy actually got into an argument with me about what he knows, and he's not even a Ford tech. He's telling me that I'm wrong about things, so I decided to go in and actually print out the criteria to show you guys exactly the functionality of the auto start stop. So there's no reason for us to be in these arguments with each other. For God's sake, the amount of time that I put into this and I give to people to put out this information and education and things that I find while I'm doing it, there's no need for anybody to be here arguing with me, trying to play my dick's bigger than yours or anything like that. Guys, I do this professionally. I deal with these vehicles every single day, and I give up selfless hours of my time to do this type of stuff to help people, keep them educated, and possibly even bring them into the dealership if they don't feel like doing it themselves or it's too big a job. Let's go over the system. Auto start stop operation knowledge and technical information. Vehicles equipped with the auto start stop have a variation of the following indicators depending on the specific vehicle's instrument cluster and option content. Auto start stop system messages are displayed in the instrument cluster or message center referred to the owner's manual for specific vehicle specific indicators. If you see an A with the arrow around it, under normal operating conditions, the green indicator illuminates when the auto start stop is enabled. The gray indicator illuminates when one or more of the vehicle system operating conditions necessary to activate the auto start stop engine stop are not within the range of the auto start stop system requirements. A flashing amber indicator illuminates when a vehicle system concern is present and the driver needs to restart the vehicle manually. Perform complete vehicle diagnostics when the amber indicator is illuminated. The driver can disable the auto start stop system with the activation switch. Refer to the owner's manual for vehicle-specific location and function. It is important to note that the auto start stop system is automatically enabled after every key cycle. Typical auto start stop inputs from other vehicle systems. Note, the following list does not include all possible inputs. Refer to PID's list in the scan tool data logger. Vehicle is at 0 mile per hour. Accelerator pedal is released. Brake pedal is applied. Brake on-off switch activated indicates on. Clutch pedal cruise control deactivator switch indicates the clutch pedal is released. Clutch pedal is full top position of travel. Manual transmission only. Brake system pressure approximately 70 psi or greater. ABS is not active. Brake booster vacuum is present and vacuum changes do not occur while the vehicle is stopped. Gear selector lever in neutral or manual transmission and drive for auto. Battery temperature is at 41 degrees Fahrenheit to 140 degrees Fahrenheit. AC system is off, or there is no charge in the AC system request while the vehicle is stopped. If AC system is on, ambient temperature should be less than 95 degrees. Road grade while stopped is less than 15%. All doors remain closed and the occupied front seats have the seatbelt latched. The 110 volt alternating current, if equipped, is under 10 watts. Electrical load, and the electrical load does not change while stopped. Trailer harness is not connected. Tow haul mode is not active. Four-wheel drive, if equipped, is in the two-wheel drive position and does not change while stopped. Electronic locking differential, if equipped, is not engaged. In-car temperature is steady and no changes requested from the heat or AC system. Engine coolant temperature is at normal operating temperature. Max AC or defrost not selected. Blower fan control is at 1 speed setting and or speed change request does not occur while the vehicle is stopped. Rear defrost is not selected and a rear defrost request does not occur while the vehicle is stopped. Battery charging system voltage is greater than 11.3 volts. Electrical load is less than 65 amps and a voltage amperage load change does not occur while the vehicle is stopped. Steering wheel angle is less than 90 degrees from the center position and steering input changes does not occur while the vehicle is stopped. Hill start assist is not active. Automatic transmission fluid temperature is less than 230 degrees Fahrenheit. Fuel level is greater than 1/8 full, and the low fuel warning is not active. Auto start-stop system restarts are limited to 10 unless the vehicle speed exceeds 2.5 miles per hour. Auto start-stop functionality operates independently from other vehicles equipped with electronic brake boost. Typical auto start-stop system input changes may initiate an engine start while stopped. I'll let you read all this. Conditions such as battery charging or heating and AC requirements may cause the engine to restart before releasing the brake pedal. That was my main input before that the guy was arguing with me about. I told him, I made a blanket statement because I don't have time every time to sit here and go through every single one of these when I do these videos. I said if the AC's on or there's a charging issue, it's not going to activate. And he goes, oh, that's not true. Mine shuts off. That's because your in-cab temperature has reached its point and there's no reason for it to be on. Now, once it drops below that point, it's going to start back up again on its own. Doesn't matter if your foot's on the brake or not. Most of the time, if the AC's on, it's not going to disengage because your vehicle's always trying to keep it at that temperature. During normal operation, the auto start-stop system may not stop the engine under the following conditions. The AC, heat, or defrost settings are on. The rear defroster is on. The battery has a low state of charge. The maximum engine off time is exceeded. The engine operating temperature is less than 140 degrees. The gear selector in the park, reverse, neutral, or second gear position. The steering wheel is turned rapidly or is at a sharp angle. Initial vehicle speed of greater than 2.5 miles per hour in less than 2 seconds has elapsed. The vehicle is on a steep road grade. Guys, I don't put out these videos to make you want to argue with me. I don't put out these videos to make it seem like I'm a know-it-all. A lot of this stuff on the brand new stuff I find out as I go, and that's what I'm going to continue doing. I don't talk as if I know everything. What I do is I warn you and I educate you on things that I find out that you may not know. So for somebody to show up here and get all twisted up and wound up and tell me, oh, you're wrong this, you're wrong that, every situation is not going to be the same. When I speak on here, I have to speak in general terms because I don't have time to cover every single individual basis. Those general terms or videos that I put out reach thousands of people all over the world. A lot of the new stuff people aren't interested in, so those videos don't get a lot of views right now until they become an issue and then people start finding them. The stuff that I do get a lot of interest in is starting systems, AC systems, engines that have to be replaced under like recall or technical service bulletins or something like that. Those people are interested in those. Now, for somebody to come here and just blanketly say, well, mine doesn't shut off, you're not telling the truth. It just makes me want to block you from the channel. And the reason I don't do that is because I find that maybe somewhere down the road you may need something from me, and I want to be the person to be able to help you. Now, I could care less if people like the content that I put out or anything like that. I want to put out good content, and I want to be a good content creator and an informative, educated creator. But I don't want to have to argue with people. I don't want some jackass that's lived a miserable life his whole entire life making my life miserable because he thinks he knows more than me. 9 times out of 10, most of you out there that do have any kind of mechanical experience are very good at what you do. But a lot of you don't have access to this information that I have. Sure, it would be easy for you to go Google and search through 10,000 different websites, or you can just jump on here and say, hey, can you give me this information? Sure, send me the VIN, I'll shoot it to you right away. Chances are within a couple hours you have your information and you're not searching all over the place, and it's right from the manufacturer, just like this information I gave you. The AC heat or defrost settings are on. 9 times out of 10, the vehicle is not going to shut off. General statement is exactly what I said. Why are we arguing about this? Right from the manufacturer. Thank you.